Yo, what up, guys? This your boy T-Dub, T-Dub TV. Let's take a few minutes and review this episode of The Walking Dead. Alright, I would say, first of all, it's definitely an episode that is heavily favored Tara. I would say this is her episode. It seems every now and then the characters would definitely get their own episode, from the governor to Morgan and so on and so on, just to give a little background on these guys or just update their current situation. This one was focused on Tara. Now, one of the main things that I realized in this video is how far past any normal life that we are. Okay, in the very beginning, it got this woman and this very young girl, and the girl is so excited about stabbing and killing zombies. Now, if you just think about it, nowadays, if you had a little girl like that, she'll be scared of someone just having a mask on her face, jumping out of a closet saying boo. And now they are so out of touch with what we consider reality that that's fun. Matter of fact, she wants to kill real people, and it shows the true time that we are in. Luckily, she didn't get a chance to put her spear through Tara's forehead. All right, so I guess one of my first impressions on when Tara made it to the all-female group, it kind of reminded me of Z Nation. I'm not sure if you guys watched that. It's been a while since I watched it, but Z Nation had a episode or so where it's heavily focused on just nothing but females, and they kicked all the men out. Well, this one is different. It proves that no matter, it seems, any way you turn, you have a huge chance of running into the Savers. Wow. And I guess one of the big WTF moment that just registered with me was when they said, what happened to all the men? I mean, they kill all the men and any male older than 10 years old. You're talking about extreme no mercy. Now, a question for you guys. Do you agree with the policy of kill on sight? Do you agree with it? Do you not agree with it? What's going on? I will just let you know from my perspective, I can understand it. I mean, look what these people lost. They don't know who's walking up is with the Savers or not. And they don't know if these people walking up, if they let them go, that they won't blab their mouth, especially if they have an encounter with the Savers and say where they were and have that group of women that spent so much time trying to get themselves, secure by the beachside and having to deal with people like Negan or anyone else that want to threaten their way of life. I had a feeling that Tara was being set up. I guess the turning point for them when they decided to kill her was she decided not to stay. Now, do you think if she knew that everything back home was different, her girlfriend was dead, Glenn is dead, Abraham is dead, the community has been sieged by Negan, do you think she would have stayed? I mean, that is a big thing. I don't know. Obviously, people might say different, but me personally, I don't know. I mean, there's all the reason for her to stay because this part haven't been found out yet. But some people feel that, man, I gotta go back. If all this happened, I have to go back and see what's going on. And basically, you are putting yourself in Negan's prison by going back. So, guys, just like I said, either way, let me know below. Another thing with this episode, what I was getting is like they was always using, I guess, smokes and mirrors. The reason I say that, they will show you something else and then flip it on you. All right, the same way when Tara was down and her friend, I can't think of his name, was looking on. They made you think that he just left her without trying to save her, and then you couldn't find out that that wasn't the case at all. They had a couple things like that throughout this episode, but overall, last episode, and I would say this episode, probably not one of the top viewing episodes from what I have actually read, guys, is that Their viewers dropped around 6 million. I'm hoping that next week can be something they can pick up. Obviously, I don't care if it drops down to two, and that's me and somebody else watching. But hopefully, they can kick it back into gear, get it back on a popular level, where they get those high 16 million views or whatever they're pulling in. All right, so at the very end, we have Tara. She finally makes it back. She found out that everything has changed and that the leader of the, I guess, is it Oceanside group was actually telling the truth. You know, if you kill all those people, it's a pretty good chance that they already took over your place, and they have. But guys, that's all I have right now. There wasn't a whole lot I could dig into this episode. Hopefully, you can find something within this that you can gravitate to. Either way, this is your boy T Dub TV, and I'm out.